Now, we looked at why you may want to consider the rent to own program. Now, what is the rent to own program, right? This is again my rent to own. This is not the conventional one. It is a extended standard purchase and sale agreement. So this is the way it works. You agree to purchase a home at a fixed price 3 years or 5 years from now. Normally, if you would go to purchase a home, you would have a closing of 1 month to 3 months or even 4 months. But instead of having a 1 month to a 4 month closing, you would have a 3 year to a 5 year closing. It's the same contract which most realtors would use, which is the standard purchase and sale agreement. And along with the standard purchase and sale agreement, there'll be another contract which will be the standard lease agreement. So you are leasing the premises and you have agreed to purchase that premise in 3 years, 5 years or 10 years from now. Simple as that. There's nothing very complicated about it. There are two different contracts which you are entering at the time of moving into the home. Apart from these contracts, within these contracts there are some clauses which will protect the buyer, and then there are some clauses which will protect the seller. So we will go into that in the series of videos, right? So in this program, you'd buy any property in the GTA for up to $700,000. Now, I do not have institutional investors. What does that mean? I don't have a bank sitting, behind me and saying, okay, you can buy an unlimited amount of homes for your rent-to-own clients. What I actually have are individual investors who are looking to perhaps help your buyers and have safe returns in its place. So these are individual investors who would buy the property for you and sell it on a rent-to-own basis. Now for that, I have only investors who perhaps take part in about $700,000. Now if there's a home which is over $700,000, we can work out on that on an individual basis, but just generally it's $700,000. You will require a minimum of 5% down. So we are looking at anywhere from maybe $25,000 to at least $50,000-$60,000 down. If you do not have at least $25,000-$30,000 down right now, this is not the right time to consider the rent to own. You can see how it works. You see if this is something which you want to do, and eventually you could participate in that. You pay a rent which is the market rent, whatever is going on in the market. So if it's a townhouse condo in Mississauga, for example, you would pay a rent of $2,500. Nothing out of the ordinary. That is the rent, which is what you would normally do in in your life, right? You would rent out. No portion of this rent goes towards the deposit. It does not work that way. You would fix a price inflation of 4 to 5% instead of the 10 to 15%. That is that instead of expecting or relying on the market, which has risen, the properties have risen by 10 to 15%, you would buy a home which would have, let's say, a 5% increase. So a $500,000 property would be about $580,000 in 3 years. Instead, if you let it go according to the market, and if history repeats itself, you would be looking at that same $500,000 worth about $650,000. So this is one of the most important components of my rent-to-own program. Is it fixes the inflation, that it removes the uncertainty of what the market's going to do.